We're here. We're live again. We just keep coming back to you guys because we just can't get enough of you. We love this community so much. So here we are. And today I get to introduce you guys to Marli Williams, a great friend of mine, someone I've worked with for several years. And Marli, we're together. Here we are.
Here we are.
Yep.
I'm happy to be here. Happy to connect with you. Happy to meet some amazing people that are in your community and be a part of what you're up to in the world. I love it.
Yes, it's really fun. So we're coming together. We're doing this Dream, Believe, Create Summit together. This is our first collaboration together, and I get to share. I've actually shared about you to this community because I hold you in such high regard, and so now we get to co-collaborate together. That's really fun.
I love it. Yeah. Keep it going, right?
Keep it going. Keep the love going.
Exactly.
So tell the community about you, who you are, what you do, what your passion is, what just fires you up. I know.
Well, for those of you who I haven't met yet, again, my name is Marli, and I am a leadership, confidence, and mindset coach for visionary entrepreneurs. And I specifically focus on the energy of leadership and really embodying, like, what does it mean to become like the magnetic leader you are born to be, and removing all of anything that's in the way of that happening, right? And maybe not removing it, but like acknowledging it. And I think that it's really about this embodied leadership and confidence so that you can have the energy to reach the people that you feel like the most called to serve. And one of my favorite ways of thinking about this is so many coaches and entrepreneurs are trying to like get known or get seen. And they're over here, they're saying like, here I am. And my goal is to help people go from here I am, like wailing your arms, to people saying, there she is, or there he is, or there they are. And this idea of your energy being like the catalyst and the key to your success. So that's what I'm like up to in the world, and just like doubling down on helping people cultivate that inner energy and that personal sense of themselves and their strength and what they're here to do, and like just own it and embody it and stop hiding or stop playing small and just start like showing up and shining your light.
I love it. And you do it so well. And I know for your following and the people that, we've connected with, you do it so well, and you do it so effortlessly, and you are such a great embodiment of the work. A lot of times people talk about the work, but they don't embody the work, and they don't really practice it.
Yeah.
You practice it. And I'm just so excited that we're collaborating together because I tell everyone, and it's okay because I'll say it as many times as I need to, but your work has really changed my life. And I know for many people that have worked with you, it's the same thing. I'm really excited for what you're going to bring to the summit. So kind of tell us what kind of little surprise you have for everybody that you're going to teach at the summit.
Yeah, so I'm really going to be talking about these like 5 pillars of becoming a magnetic leader, and really how to cultivate doing the inner work so that you can captivate your audience, create a community of raving fans, and like build this message that resonates with people deeply. And so that's like what I want people to feel like. Sometimes when I talk about like energy and leadership and speaking, so often people are like, well, Marli, I'm just not like you. I don't have that same type of upbeat or enthusiasm, like that type of energy. And I want to remind people that it's not about me wanting people to be more like me. It's wanting to invite people to be more them.
That's right.
And I think that my hope is like for me to mirror what that looks like. And I think these pillars of alignment, like being aligned with like, this is who I am, this is who I serve, this isn't what I know that I want, with your authenticity, again, of like just like being true to you, like be more you. Like if you're weird, be more weird. Like if you're if you like whatever it is that you love, the things like I love the question, what shows up when you show up?
Yep.
And what is your like energetic signature presence, if you will?
Yep.
Like the thing that is uniquely you, knowing what that is so that you can own that and embody that, and then take action from that place.
Yep.
Right. So if I'm being myself, I'm aligned in my purpose, and I take this inspired action, that is what like draws people in and magnetizes them towards you.
Yep.
And I think so often we look for like the right words or the right thing to do or the right thing to say or the right workshop or the right talk or the right this.
Mm-hmm.
And we get really, a lot of people just get stuck, or they want to do video, but they don't do it because I don't know what to say.
Yep.
And like the only way is through.
Yep.
Meaning like, if you want to be a speaker, start speaking. If you want to be a coach, start coaching. Like if you want to do this work, like there's not a shortcut.
Right.
And I think that there are so many people that are saying there is.
Yep.
If you just do these 3 things or have this funnel or have this page, then you'll have all the success and all the land. And
yep.
And if it's not in alignment with who you are,
yep.
like, you know, don't create a business that isn't in alignment with who you are or your values.
Yep.
Don't serve people you don't want to serve. Like, I think that there's certain shoulds and have tos. And I think being magnetic means like you've given yourself like full permission to like be the fullest expression of you. Yep. And build the business that you want to build and serve the people that you want to serve. And being magnetic, I think it's like, what is your stake in the ground? What is the thing, like, what's your rally cry? Like I love this idea of like everyone wants something to believe in and belong to. And I think, you know, for some people that's their church or religion or like spirituality, because it's like this belief in something bigger than themselves and this sense of belonging. Some people it's their family or community or other groups that they're in or a part of. And so, you know, you being like this magnetic leader, movement maker, like message sharer, whatever that is, it's like, what is the rally cry that people hear and they're like, yes, thank you for saying that. I needed to hear that. I believe that too. Like, and they raise their hand, they lean in and I want to know more. Yep. And so like, how do you, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Yep. It's like, what do you believe to be true right now? And can you stand in it and can you own it and can you share it with passion and love and energy and conviction? And it doesn't have to look like this. It can be really, you know, there are so many magnetic leaders and teachers that are very soft-spoken or quiet or whatever. There are some, you know, you don't have to be Tony Robbins. And, you know, on the other hand, it's like Mother Teresa or whatever. Like, I don't know what the opposite of Tony Robbins would be. But like, where are you on that? And like, again, it's going to resonate if it feels authentic and true to you, versus like, if you're trying to be someone that you're not, it's not going to connect. Right. And that's what it really is about. It's about you being connected to yourself so that you can connect with others so that they can connect with your content. Yep. And so often we're like, I need to have the right content. Yeah. Versus I just need to connect. I just need to connect and like lean in and listen and have conversations and like really get to know your community. And that's especially at the beginning, that's a huge way to become magnetic is this concept that I've learned called unscalable conversations. Meaning it's not sending mass emails and trying to build this huge list. It's like, there's 5 people watching the video. Great. Connect with them.
That's right.
Whatever it is. Like, don't wait until you have 500.
That's right.
Like, serve the 5 people in front of you.
Yep. You know, you said that. That was like 3 years ago. I'm sure it was you. You had said that. You said, you know, you used to get caught up in wanting this big crowd and you wanted all these followers. And then you realized that one day, and I don't know if someone told you, I'm sure it was you. And you said, if I connect with one person in the crowd, I know it was you. You said, if you connect with one person and you make a difference to that one person, you've done your job for the day. And it was like this permission to say, yes, like, I don't need to like save 5,000 people.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
one, just
Just
one.
one. Yeah. And there's power in, as a speaker, if you're in a room full of people, whether it's a Zoom room or in person, like there's the tendency to want to speak to everyone or have everyone get it.
Mhm.
But if you do speak to that just one person, then everyone is actually going to hear it. It's like the specific is universal kind of thing. And the universal like sometimes goes over people's heads. And I think it also gives you permission that you're not going to be everyone's jam.
That's right.
And it's not going to land with everyone. But if that one person in that room, like it shifted something in the way that they think about themselves or how they see the world, or it was just the thing that they needed to hear. I gave a talk earlier today and she's like, today I just felt like I was given permission to do what I know that I need to do, but I just had to be reminded.
Yep.
And it was as simple as like, I have been not taking a lunch break since the pandemic. Yep. And I'm taking a lunch break and I'm blocking it off on my calendar and but we were talking about stress management and elevating your energy so that you can manage the stress in your life. And it starts with showing up for yourself. And so it's like that, there were 40 people in the room and like my hope is that it made a difference for everyone, but that one person and what else might that shift for them? Because you don't always know the impact you're going to make by what you have to say.
That's right.
You aren't always, it's like, I'm just like planting seeds, and hoping that they water them and they take action on what I shared. And that's a big part of what I do. And I talk about, it's one thing to just be like, here, be inspired, but like, now what are you going to do with it? Yep. And taking that like 1 degree shift or that one action that you're going to take to show up for you every single day. Yep. So I think that's a huge thing to remember.
It is. And you know what else that comes up for me when you're saying all this too? It's like, I think sometimes we can get discouraged as entrepreneurs because it's like, we're watching out here that everyone's like, all these big companies are making millions of dollars and all this stuff. And we get discouraged because we don't see the value in what we're doing. And maybe we're not having this, what we perceive as massive impact, right? And we sometimes forget those little things, like you might have just changed someone's life, forever, right? Just by one conversation. And we have to remember those and we have to stay put, because a lot of us get discouraged and then we don't come back out and we don't keep going and we don't keep showing up and we just like, right? It's like, it's going to take me coming in front of this camera and in front of these groups and in front of all these people, thousands and thousands and thousands of times. And that's okay because I love it. I love what I do. If you don't love what you do, then probably should figure that out, but.
Right. That's another class.
That's right. I love it. Well, I'm really excited. I'm really excited about what you're going to be sharing. And what wisdom do you have for the group today? I always like to kind of like throw that out there. I've been asking all the people that I've been interviewing, what is your wisdom for the group? What would you, words of advice or something that you'd like to share today?
Show up for you so that you can show up for others.
Yeah. And you've already said, and I know, and you've already said so much, like, I gotta like, I'm gonna have to play that back a few times and really, it's like you said a lot already. And
yeah. And I think it's just I think that's just like, I want to walk around with a sign that just says permission granted. Yeah. Like permission to not have it all figured out, permission to not get it right, permission to mess up, and the more, like you said, the more that you put yourself out there, if you want to be a speaker, like get on, start speaking. You can do it right here, right now, online every single day.
Yep.
It's not waiting. Like I would say, stop waiting for the perfect moment to have it all figured out.
Yep. Like
the clarity that you seek is a result of the action that you take.
Yep. So good. So good. Your energy is amazing. This group is really, I think this group is very lucky to have you. Maybe I'm a little biased, but yeah, we're really glad that you're here. And you really, being with all of the other 15, we have such a wide variety of speakers. So it's really neat. Like it just, you were with us on that meeting. You weren't on the big meeting, but you got a chance to kind of meet some of the other speakers. And this is why I wanted to share in video so people could really, if they haven't sensed you and they haven't had that chance to know what I see. So it's a good opportunity for people to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So great.
Love it.
Yep. So everybody, Dream, Believe, Create. It's coming up February 10th. You have the opportunity to learn from 15 amazing entrepreneurs. They're going to share with you their secrets of how they run their business. They're going to give you tools, actionable items that you can actually use right away. This is a free summit. This is an opportunity for you to really dig in. The whole summit is based on stepping into 2021, dream, believe, create, make something amazing, and really make this year about finally doing it, finally stepping in full throttle. And, you know, maybe that's creating a project. Maybe it's looking at your personal life and saying, hey, I need to do some things different. Maybe it's, I don't know. I think we all have different things, but it's about getting really focused, really clear, and making 2021 absolutely amazing.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so I'm stoked. So Marli, thank you so much for being here and participating with us.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We'll see you at the summit.
All right. See you later.